Hello friends, this is a follow-up video to Rajnesh Kumar Siwal's series of IPA videos using CentOS and the IPA infrastructure server, as well as the NFS setup exactly like he did. And one thing that you might come over is that actually if you're installing your client from your PXE server or any other automated process using a kickstart script, for example, you might wonder how to automatically generate dynamic host names for your clients if you completely want to automate a setup and joining the IPA domain. And I just wanted to show you how that works, or how at least I do it. And as you can see, I'm having my virtual machine open, which is called IPA client, and then this weird long number. This weird long number is actually the virtual MAC address of this machine, and this MAC address is of course unique. Otherwise it would kind of defeat its purpose. And this is how I generate my host names dynamically, is using the scheme IPA client as a name and then the unique MAC address without the colons in it. And you can see it right here, but it's of course the host name is .labs.local, exactly like in Rajnesh's videos. And how I do this is by using a few little commands. First of all, usually you want to use the IPA client install command to automatically set up your machine and to join it to the IPA domain. And before that, we have to set a few variables in the command line. For example, I'm using the variable IPA pvd equals my DOM password, or whatever yours is. And after setting this variable, I'm having it available to my install script. But that's not the big interesting part here. The interesting part is how to generate the host name. I'm using the cat command and output the file sys class net eth0, or whatever your nick is called. You can also use an asterisk in here, or any, well, I'm not sure. You can use the asterisk, that I'm sure of. You can use your regular network card and then this file address, and what it gives you is the MAC address of your eth0. And of course you can't use colons in your host name, so we have to remove it, and we do that by using the pipe symbol and pipe the string into the tr command, which allows you to remove strings, characters from a given string. We're using the -d parameter here to delete the given character, and if I'm typing the colon symbol here, it removes all the colons from the given string. And this is a very handy command, I figured. And what we can do is we can use this thing, put it in brackets, and adding a $ in front of it. I don't actually know at the moment how this construct is called in Linux, but in whatever environment. But it definitely works if you're setting like variables like me, and if you're giving it a name like macadder equals and then the commands surrounded by those brackets and the $, you have this command or the value of it available in your variable macadder and can use it. And if I'm typing, for example, echo $macadder, I'm getting the string here. And what I'm doing with this variable is to build the host name. So I create a new variable called my host name, for example, or whatever you want to call it. And I start with my prefix, my host name prefix for my clients, which could be IPA client or foo or whatever you want to give it. I call it IPA client, as you can see my host name here on the left side. And then I use the variable macadder, and after that I'm using .labs.local. So if I'm outputting this variable again, my host name, I'll get the complete host name string out of it. And this is very handy variable because I can use it in my IPA client install a command, for example, to automatically join the IPA domain and do a completely unattended domain join using enable DNS updates, for example, mk homedir, which allows new users on a fresh machine to automatically generate their home directories, which also works with NFS mounts or local drives. And I'm using the hostname parameter here to set the hostname from my variable, and I set the value to $myHostname, and I'm using the -u parameter to do an unattended client installation of this, which leaves out all the yes or no questions and doesn't annoy me with other crap that I don't care about anyway. So I just have to put in my p argument for the user that is allowed to join the domain, and -w followed by the domain password, which I've set in my variable before, to join the domain. And if you're actually using this command block in like your Anaconda kickstart configuration script, as within the post part of the script, you can install your system and execute these commands like just as I said, just as I typed them here in this video. You can automatically completely automate the process of joining the domain and everything that's part of it. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Definitely watch all Kumar's video Rajnesh, Kumar, Siwal's videos. One of the greatest channels I've ever seen on YouTube, and I'm totally a big fan of it. You shouldn't watch my videos because A, they're in German and they're not so great anyway. But if you're speaking German and want to have a look, I do some little Linux videos as well. But definitely watch Rajnesh's videos and hope you find this video helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.